And in this video, we're just gonna be talking about growing up gay in a black household.
I had many situations like that where my mum like caught me maybe having something intimate with a girl and I got caught kissing a girl.
I feel as if I've had to lie multiple times about who it is that I'm going to see.
I grew up in a Christian household, right? I'm claiming that I was now straight, I don't like women anymore, because I felt that's what I had to do. I leave the church, and a couple months after I leave the church, I'm back on like.
When I came out to you, shunned me, I couldn't eat after you, couldn't wash my clothes with yours, I couldn't touch you. You bullied me to the point where I thought that I was ugly and worthless. I decided to live in my truth loudly and nobody can tell me nothing.
Put a chance into me, baby, you turn me on when you me. Put a chance into me, baby, you turn.
Everyone just look at the camera, please.
Oh, what?
Just look at the camera. Alright, thanks guys, video so far. Bye. Hey, you alright, yeah? How's the subs? You good, yeah? So obviously, welcome back to Money and that. And in this video, basically, just gonna be talking about growing up gay in a black household. Yeah, obviously, guys, you know what to do. Follow everyone's socials on screen. I mean, right there, obviously, everyone's socials there. And guys, you already know already, make sure you check out the Interlude first drop coming soon. Make sure you follow that so you know when the first drop is to my brand. Okay, cool. I'll go first, yeah. Liking women in especially a Ghanaian household, I feel as if I've had to basically lie multiple times about who it is that I'm going to see. And I feel like one thing that I've found is always like when you go to like family functions and things like that, and they ask you like, like how's your, husband, where's your husband, how's your boyfriend, this, that, and the other. And obviously it's like, you kind of have to hide the fact that it's actually a woman that you want to be with, some fanny, not really.
You know what? I remember like when I was like, I think 6 or 7 years old, and I got caught kissing a girl, and I found that like my mom just disregarded it completely. Like she ignored it, and I had many like situations like that where my mom like caught me maybe talking to a girl or like having something intimate with a girl, and it was just disregarded completely. Like they disregard it, and my mom was like keeping me away from boys, but it's like really it's women you have to be concerned about, because it's women that I wanted. She sent me to an all-girls school, and that was lesbian heaven for me. Like you're worried about the wrong gender.
You know what's crazy, yeah? I don't want to go to a girls' school. I tried to ignore that gay, the whole thing, fam, because my mom's Christian. But before I even went to my mom, I went to my mom and I was crying. I was like, oh mom. She was like, I know.
That is so sweet.
No, do you know what it is, yeah? I actually was going out, like, but I don't come back. And she's like, are you going to your boyfriend's house? And I was like, and she's like, oh, you're going to your girlfriend's house? And I looked at her.
That's how you know she knows.
Like, how do you know? Like, what the fuck?
I resonate with that.
The thing is, my mom, she always told me from the beginning, she was like, I don't go for you. Like, I don't want you to go to jail, I want you to make money, and I want you to study. Like, that's how she told me since I was like 9 years old. So I really didn't feel like coming out. Like, I just brought someone to my house and said, well,
this is who I'm dating.
this is my little. One thing about parents that I'm really concerned about, I don't know about you lot because I don't want to assume, but I feel like some parents are scared of the fact that you won't get married and you won't have kids.
Yeah, kids.
They don't know how the world works.
Yeah.
Like, I can have a child by myself. I don't even need to have a sexuality.
Exactly.
I don't agree with that. The other day I was coming back from seeing one of my friends, and I bumped into her old friend. I went to go see her mom. I hadn't seen her for 6-7 years, and I've explained to her, like I like girls, blah blah blah, and I'm talking about like my future children. She's like, children, you're not having no kids. And I don't get offended from her because I know in her mind, because she loves me, she believes it's right that I'm straight. So everything she's saying is coming from a place of love. So I laughed it off. But in general, that homophobic stuff.
And you know what? I've even got straight friends here, and like they don't see test tube babies as real babies. Like I had a friend, like an old friend. Like I remember when I first like started seriously dating, she was like, "Oh, how are you gonna have children?" And I was like, "IVF, like the same way straight women who are infertile have babies." And she's like, "Oh, like it's still wrong. I don't believe in it. A child needs a mum and a dad, and it's like half you children don't even have dads.
Exactly.
So it's a plus having 2 mums."
But my granddad's like that. But you gotta remember that old school mentality.
But that makes sense. But I don't understand people in our generation having that mindset. Like grow up.
I've always been gay. From the age of 8 years old, I knew. But obviously your family mentality can have an impact on you. My mom's transgender, yeah, and she didn't turn transgender until like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. And,
So is male to female or male
female to male?
Female to male, okay.
But before all of that, my brother already knew that there was no way in hell this motherfucker is straight. Simple as that. So he was my partner in crime. Like, he made me feel comfortable. And then saying he's a male, I identify as a male. So he just made me understand. But what I'm trying to get at is that my mom has always been into women, but I didn't know. So she had to live a life
hiding it from me.
Just hidden. And then when she came out to me, she hit me with, I got a girlfriend in Tennessee. And I said, wait, what, excuse me? Because as far as I remember, when I came out to you, you shunned me. I couldn't eat after you, couldn't wash my clothes with yours, I couldn't touch you.
Story of my life.
Feel me?
Separate knives and forks.
You bullied me to the point where I thought that I was ugly and worthless. You feel me? Now I have to now accept the fact that you're not only gay now, transgender with a whole woman, but you couldn't accept the fact that I didn't want to change nothing. I just wanted you to accept
Did he hate himself and saw
That's what I'm
That's what I was gonna, yeah.
You see all of this? This didn't happen overnight. It took a lot of brain power and strength to be as confident as I am now. Because that woman broke me down. Do you understand? The way that you was raised, that's why it's impacted on me.
It's true.
So I decided to break the barrier from a long time. So I decided to live in my truth loudly and nobody can tell me nothing. Do you understand? Because the way you were raised is now you're trying to impact that on me. See, it's self-hatred.
You know what? A lot of my African friends, yeah, when they come out to their friends, they're telling me like their mums just be exposing themselves. Their mums would be like, oh, you think I don't like women? You think I haven't kissed women before? But I have to be with a man. You have to be with a lot of our parents are actually gay, but because they've been conditioned to be 100%. Any parent, I've been told it's a phase for my whole life. Like my mom used to be, it's a phase. I used to kiss girls. You think I didn't used to kiss girls when I was your age? And it's like, if you had the confidence, you would still be kissing. You'd probably be married to a girl now. You're just mad that I have the confidence to do what you don't have.
That's it. That's what it is.
Literally.
I've actually tried
exactly.
just to make my mum happy. I've worn the dresses. I've done all that. And I've done all of that eyelashes thing. And when you go around your family, can you at least wear this? I've done all of that. I'm not happy, and my mum can literally see I am not happy. So you rather me not be happy than
just to please
your people. That's something about, I'm not gonna say like African or Caribbean parents, I feel like black parents in general, they have babies so they feel happy about themselves.
It's true.
So they leave
not because they know how to raise babies.
One thing that I say that I've like experienced was like when I came out, like first came out, one thing that I feel like really like upset me was the fact that it wasn't taken like serious. Like it's just like, oh, it's just a phase. It's like, no, I wouldn't have come to you and told you. Do you know how, I don't even understand like how hard it is to actually like tell someone that I like women, like, do you know what I mean? And when it's like not taken seriously and like you're being like called names, this, that, and the other, I feel like it's very hurtful. Like, just mainly the fact that it's not taken seriously. It's not even the names, most of the fact it's not taken serious. Even men, like, when you tell a guy that you're gay, it's like...
You know what? That men... Let me tell you something. Listen, guys. Let me tell you something. Alright guys, I don't know if all you guys know, but I have a child, and I had him when I was 17 years old. This man I had a child with knew I was bisexual back then, I literally rebounded with him because my girlfriend cheated on with me, guy, and that is how my son is here, because I rebounded with a man, So when I obviously broke up with him when I was 20, and then I started like dating women again when I was 22. And when I got with my girlfriend, when I tell you this man demonized me, he's like, it's wrong, you're not gonna raise my child in a gay household. It's like, bro, you knew I was gay when I met you. Do you think that because I got with you, the bisexualness left my body? Like, I've always liked women, and that is something that like, he didn't take it seriously. He thought, oh, me being bisexual meant threesome. To this day, he's never had a threesome with me or a girl.
To add to that, like, I was literally out with my ex, like, literally walking. I thought the man was gonna be my ex. Bro, he was trying to spit game to me.
They like it. No, but you know, I'll tell you what it is. It's a whole situation of the pride. See, a man is very prideful, And man would love to say, raw, there's a lesbian, I turned that bitch.
That's exactly.
You want to gay out of me. What does that mean? But that's what they like to think.
And then I realized that's like
running themselves.
And I said, and you're still going.
Men like what they can't have.
And this is why I have an argument with, like, you see bisexual women, yeah, who like date men who are homophobic and that, yeah, they'll date men and they'll still be going with women and they'll be like, oh, my boyfriend lets me sleep with women. Bro, your man's homophobic. He doesn't see you fucking a woman as valid. He thinks that that's not a body. He thinks that, like, you know, you're not gonna turn. When you don't realise that I am a threat. If you're letting your bisexual girlfriend me, I am a threat because your girl's not gonna want you after. She's not coming back. Not after that. Not after that. To leave you for me, brother. That's it. And they don't realise that. They don't realise that.
The more you stop let me look at the camera. Is the camera on me? The more you stop people from doing what they actually want to do,
it's the more they're gonna do it.
And they're just gonna be sneaky about it.
I remember the most Christian girls was taking me to the toilet and grabbing up my neck. The most Christian girls.
Wait. Can I just say one thing, yeah? You see the girls that scream that they're Christian, I'm so sorry, but they're the most people. Run from them! Run!
My sister's got a gay brother now and a lesbian sister, do you know what I mean? So I've been around like them from young and I've literally seen you can tell he's gonna be gay. But do you know what I mean? But because of his dad, he used to get beaten for playing with dollies and all them shits there, like serious. I've seen him like hiding in the streets, you know what I mean? He's sneaking off to like these gay parties and
people have this thing where they, alright, you see me, I have 2 straight parents, 2 straight grandparents, and straightness probably goes on for generations, but I'm still gay. People think that having 2 gay parents, you're gonna turn out gay. Where's the gay in my family?
But don't you think that would have an effect on it though?
No, not at all.
Who would choose in this society? Who would choose to be gay? Like, honestly, in this society, if it was a choice, don't you think that I would just choose easy life? Like, let me just marry a man.
I'm talking on that. Wait, pause. I'm talking on that. Yeah, with the whole Christian thing and whatnot. I grew up in a Christian household, right? I'm claiming that I was now straight. I don't like women anymore. Blah blah blah. Because I felt that's what I had to do. Everyone was talking about marriage, ready at 20. Missionary works. I'm forcing it. I leave the church, and a couple months after I leave the church, I'm back on pussy. Like you can try, but you can't take away.
Back and better.
But pussy, I'm never leaving. I'm never leaving that shit. Literally.
I've been with men before. I've been like with 3 guys, serious relationships, like 2 years, like relationship type of thing, and I still went back to women.
Literally.
If a man has broken your heart and you think women are easier, stay over there.
You got a burrito and you got a strap, you're good to go. She's your best friend.
You say burrito and a strap.
Yeah.
I really use that.
Neither.
Use my
No.
Yes. You're gifted. You know when you're just gifted like that.
I can. If you want
Mine's
it,
like a little. There's options, bro. There's
I feel like the next topic is, I personally feel like we should all be bringing our own straps, but I feel like that's the next topic. Because personally, you not using something that you put in someone else in me.
Me personally, guys, daddy's talking, yeah? Listen. So basically, me personally, I would rather use a new strap on each person. That's just me personally. I know that you can, you know, boil it this, that, and the other, but the reason as to why I would rather use like a new strap is just because I know it's just for that one person. Like I just feel a bit weird, unhygienic. Like it's just not. Bring your own strap.
That's another thing, especially with men as well. They're like, oh, you just ain't had the right dick yet. I can go online,
I can get something like that. Do you get what I mean?
They tell you vibrates and stuff.
So does mine. Trust me, how you like shaking? Why are you shaking? Anyone ever used the double-ended one? The double-ended one? Yes!
That double-ended dildo is underrated, man.
It really is.
if you're my wife, I ain't waking up to anyone else but you every morning. So I have to please you. And if whatever you feel like you want to do with me is pleasing you, then I'll let you do it within regulation. You understand? So if you want to do a little, up top feminine, I'll let you do it because I know that it's between me and you.
I've been doing it.
Get on right now.
So because they see that Oh yeah. So now it's your time. Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, we don't promote like forcefulness, not consensual.
For some people, like obviously they don't. Not everyone's comfortable with that. Like for me personally, I like all women, studs, stems, femmes. I don't care. You know what I mean? So like whatever. It is what it is. But if it's like you want to use toys on me or you want to do this with me, cool. But we have to be on a certain level. I will not. I won't let anyone just do it because for me, like I've been through a lot in my life, especially when it comes to sexual intercourse and stuff like that. I don't just give my body to anyone.
Can I ask a question? No, you know what? I agree. But you know what? Yeah, I agree with that. But I feel like studs don't reciprocate that energy with femmes because not every femme is a receiver. Not every femme wants to receive and be struck.
Like I've been with touch me, not friends. I've actually. And then, but listen, after they've got uncomfortable with me,
Exactly.
they let me touch them.
And that's the thing.
For me personally, yeah, it's just a thing where obviously with whatever you feel comfortable with, like obviously before my like past relationship, I was very like when it came to like women, I was very like dominant. I was like, you know, I don't have to be touched. Like I prefer like a pillow princess, this, that, and the other. But when I feel like when you're very comfortable with someone, now I love to be dominated. Like I fucking love that shit. Like I like being dominant, submissive. Like I like all of it. Do you know what I mean? Like slut me out and I'll slut you out. Like all of that. Do you know what I mean? Literally. Hold me. Touch me. Okay, wait. Okay, so guys, I think we've very much jumped off topic. We're also talking about growing up gay in a black house, so now we're talking about sex. Like,
Don't come back to it.
thank you for watching. Make sure you follow everybody's socials and yeah.
Thanks for having us all on set today.
Okay, thank you. Yes, alright. Thank you guys for coming. It means a lot. It means a lot. Thank you for coming.
And thank you to the cameraman.
The hardest shit on this earth.
Something special about that feeling women feel when you index into me. Yeah, put it in my region. Used to if you feel like one isn't even or wetter than a rainy season. In the east, G not garage the fucking in the back and again, people come on, I get American visa.